Hello! Happy Monday! If you're watching me on the playback, I am a unique presenter, and I am just going to get ready today and show you some of my favorite products. So I'm just going to go ahead and share this to my personal profile. If it'll let me. Hope you guys had a great Monday. I worked my butt off at work today. But I stayed focused, so that's important. Because sometimes in accounting, it's a little hard to just stay focused. Alright, this is not coming up on my iPad, so I'm just going to go ahead and start. And maybe if it does show up here, wait, just give me 1 second. Oh, there it is, there it is. There it is, there it is. Okay. Sorry this is taking me so long. This is the first time I've ever done this, where I've shared from my business page, so bear with me. Hopefully this will be the only time I'll have to go through this. Let's see if I can find my home page. Okay. So wow, I don't know how to do this. Okay, just bear with me. I swear to God, I've never done this before, so I'm just waiting for my iPad to catch up. And I'll show you some two products that I bought this week off of eBay that I've never used, and I'm a little kind of afraid to use, but at the same time excited to use. Okay, so now my iPad is stuck. Not figure. Okay, let's start over. Let's start over. Okay. I might actually just redo this video. Maybe. Because I'm not figuring this out right now. Oh, there we go. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I'm sorry if you're watching this on the playback. I'm so sorry. I've never gone live for my business page before, so that's what I'm doing. So, there we go. And I just totally lied. Just totally lied. I need to do one more thing on here. Okay. Alright, now I'm ready for real. I'm ready for real. Okay. So check out these two things that I bought this week. I've never used this kind of stuff before, but it's Paula's Choice clinical treatment. It's got 1% retinol in it. I've never used a retinol product before, so I'm nervous, but I'm kind of excited to see if it works or not. So if anybody has any experience with this brand, let me know. I'm going to start using it tonight. And then I also bought her hyaluronic booster treatment. So, and I got both of these off of eBay. They're both about $20 each. So I'm going to start using these. See if I notice any difference with wrinkles. But we shall see. I'm hoping it doesn't like burn my skin. Hey, Kristen. How's it going? I was just showing off this retinol that I just bought. I'm a little afraid to use it, but excited at the same time. Hi, Tracy. Oh, great. How are you doing? Oh, thank you. This is just straight from work here. All right, I'm going to get started. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Okay. So, I'm going to start out with doing my eyebrows. Thanks, Kristen. You are so sweet. I love you. Alright, I'm actually going to start out doing my eyebrows. And I'm going to use Unique's palette, the light palette. And I'm just going to dip my brush in a little bit of rose water to get my to get my brush a little damp. Oh, thank you, Kristen. You are so sweet. Alright. So I'm going to use I'm going to use the darker color brown here. I don't really use this light color a lot because I'm kind of in the middle of these two colors. So, where are we going? I was going to go to the gym, but I'm kind of not in the mood. So, I'm just going to, I don't know, maybe go to the grocery store after this. Why not, right? Alright, so we're just tracing the outside of our eyebrows. And I'll try to stay in camera here as best as I can. Oh, look at that. I just stuck my nail in the pink. Oh, bummer. That's because I dropped it and I caught it. That's where I caught it. Oh well, it's just makeup, right? Did you really? Yeah, it figures I gouge out the pink one. It's like my favorite piece. Oh, thank you. I've been practicing so much on my eyebrows. If you would have, I just found a picture like a couple days ago of how my brows used to look. I used to over pluck them like crazy. They used to be like skinny little lines and really rounded shaping. So just in the last couple months, I've just been really practicing hard on my eyebrows. And I found an app that will actually show you the kind of eyebrow that you're supposed to have. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It was called something like Brow Genie. If you, like, all you need to do is take a picture of yourself and put it in the website, and it will show you the correct eyebrows for your face. So I used that app, and I kind of just went off of the picture that they showed me. So that was really helpful. And you don't have to download an app or anything. It's just a website, so that was kind of nice too. Didn't have to go through all the rigmarole of downloading an app just to use it one time. You saw that the other night. Oh, the app, the website that I was telling you about. Yeah, that was a pretty neat website. It's not too often you run into one where they don't make you download something or send your email address in. Yeah, I've always wanted to do my eyebrows with an arch in them, and I could never figure out how to do it until I went to that website. So I really like concentrate on the picture that they gave me, and just did my best to copy it. Yeah, it's something Brow Genie. Hey Ashley, how's it going? How are you today on this wonderful Monday? Brow Benefit. I thought it had the word genie in it. Okay, sorry I'm taking so long on my eyebrows. It does. See, us newbies, it takes us a while to get the eyebrows right. Alright. Did everybody have a good day today? Oh, thank you, Ashley. That's so sweet. I am using this little tiny angled brush. It's got a real stiff brush on it, real thin. I don't know where I got it from. So I had a decent day for working in accounting. I mean, accounting isn't too exciting, but I was focused today. That's kind of a not a regular occurrence for me. Lately I've been having a hard time focusing at work. I'm really into this whole makeup thing, so that's kind of like all I think about all day. So I'm going to go over the top of my eyebrows with just a concealer to define them a little bit better. If I could find that concealer, and here it is. I'm using, yes, that's it, Benefit Brow Genie. We were both right. You had the front half, I had the back half. Where am I from? I live in Cincinnati, but I was born and raised in the suburbs of Chicago, the northern suburbs. But I have lived in Kentucky, Texas, by New Orleans. We're going to be close to where I lived in Louisiana when we go to the convention. So that'll be exciting for me. Great minds think alike. That's right. You said it. Alright, so I'm just putting a little bit on my brush here. I don't want a whole bunch. I just want to define that very top of the eyebrow there. And I'm going to end up blending this a little bit better once I put my foundation on. Yeah, Tracy, it really did help a lot for me. Because I was almost ready to go to a professional brow place, but I think I kind of got it figured out. Maybe I'll just go once in a blue moon to have them, you know, straighten me up. And I'm also just going to put a little bit of this under the eyebrow. Just to kind of define it. And then we'll bring that down a little bit, but we're going to use eye primer on the main part of our lids. Whew. I don't know if you guys can hear my fan, but I have a fan on. Because I'm wearing a sweater and I'm starting to get hot. Okay. So for my eye primer, I'm just going to use the Urban Decay. I've had this forever. It works great. I love it. And I think I've had it for like 2 years now. Hey, Christina. How's it going? I am doing good. I have some energy on a Monday, and that doesn't happen all the time. Usually Mondays I feel pretty beat up. It takes me like a day to get in the swing of the whole work week. But this week, Saturday, I slept 12 hours. I probably haven't done that in like 5 years. I don't sleep. I'm an insomniac since I was a kid. So I think I'm just either super overwhelmed and stressed. I needed that sleep. And then last night I got a good 8 hours. So that's good, but very unusual for me. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay, so we got our eye primer on, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some face primer on too, and I'm going to use our Touch Glorious primer, which is a primer for your face, and it's a silicone-based primer. So you only need a little bit. I might need a little bit more than that, but I really only need it on the center of my face. I mean, I like to try to get my whole face, but if I don't, it's not really a big deal. I really try to go in a circular motion around my areas that I have a little bit larger pores to really try to work it in there. What are you doing tonight, Christina? Got any big plans for Monday? Okay. Alright. So tonight I'm going to be using a lip liner as part of my eyeshadow, and I've never done this before, so I might mess it up. But let's just give it a shot. So, just hanging out with my baby, probably watching Peppy Pig. Is that a cartoon? Can you tell I don't have kids? Peppa Pig. It must, oh, it's like hailing here. I can hear, like, I can really hear it on the roof. So, hey Christy, thanks for stopping in. How are you? I'm just about to put this cream colored eyeshadow on my upper lid. Oh, you guys shared my video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I am doing good. Like I was saying before, I usually don't have any energy on Mondays, but today I'm feeling really good. I think that's because I got lots of sleep this weekend. What are you up to, Christy? That weird piece of skin there. Okay, so I'm kind of doing my upper lid first, just to kind of get it on there. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Alright. So, with my pink, rearranging... Oh, you're going to be rearranging your house. Why is that? You just getting bored? I just rearranged my bedroom last week, too. I do that like every couple of months. I get bored with my place, I rearrange it, and all of a sudden it kind of makes me feel like I moved into a new place, so. Alright, lately I've been using this color chipper a lot from palette number 1. I don't know why, but I just love it. So I'm going to use that for the crease. I don't know if these two are going to go together. We'll have to see. I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's try it anyways. Alright. Let's just do it. Let me get a decent brush. A decent brush. Okay, so I'm just going to add this brown to my crease. I'm a little higher. I need to clean out some. I know. I am seriously going to throw some stuff out when it gets warmer out. I live in an apartment, so I've got to go down and I've got to clean my storage out first. That way I can bring all the stuff from the apartment down into the storage and fill it back up. I have stuff down there like, I don't know why I ever accepted this. Like, why did I say yes to this? I had some guy at work that was like, I have a computer that, it works great, but, I need to take the, video, he needed to take the motherboard out, because it had information on it that belonged to, like, this company that he had. So he gives me this big computer, you know, it's one of those tower deals, and he's like, it works great, all you need to do is buy a motherboard, or whatever. Well, I never bought a motherboard for it. If I bought a motherboard, I wouldn't even know, like, how to put it in. So now I have this huge tower down there that's just taking up a big lump of space in my storage unit. It's like I literally took someone's garbage and threw it in my storage unit. Hello, why did you do that? I have 2 laptops. I have 2 I have a tablet and an mini iPod. Like, I didn't need that. So I don't know why I took that. It was so stupid. So I'm literally just going to throw somebody else's garbage out once I get down there and clean the thing out. Dumb. Smart move, Lisa. Okay. So I'm just going to blend this out a little bit. And then after that, I'm going to put that pink color on. So I'm just blending that brown out using a real small circular motion. Did you guys see the retinol that I bought? Has anybody here ever used retinol? I never have, but I'm going to try. I'll have to see how it works out. I'm a little afraid of it, like, burning my face off, but I got more skin, right? It'll grow back. So I'm going to start using it tonight. I'll let you guys know what my experiences are for the first night. So this is actually a lip liner. It's the color Peachy. And I'm using it on my eyes. And this is so pretty. Like, I am loving this color. It is so pretty. I don't know if I'm going to be able to blend it, but Mike Cernovich is live. I think I'm going to try going on Periscope this week and test the waters out there. I know people on Periscope can tend to be a little bit mean, so I'm a little bit scared, but I'm going to try it. Hey Tammy, how are you? Happy Monday. I just used the lip liner on my lower lids, and I don't think it's really blending that well, but that's okay. I really love the color of the pink. It's so pretty. I am doing great. Like I said before earlier, I never have energy on Mondays. I am usually dragging. But I got enough sleep this weekend, and I think my iron actually started kicking in. I'm very iron deficient all the time, like for years and years, so I didn't take my iron for probably a week and a half last week, so I could feel myself getting tired, but I think it's finally caught back up where I'm balanced again. Okay, let me see if I can brush this color out. This is so pretty. I love this color. I might have to wear this for work tomorrow. Although I would like to find a way to be able to get it to blend a little bit better. I don't think there's any blending with this stuff. You're always tired? Have you ever, well, let me ask you this. Do you, run out of breath when you go up a flight of stairs? Like, does your heart start beating really fast, and do your legs get, where they hurt really bad? Because if so, that could be anemia or iron deficiency. The thing with me is, I was severely anemic in my 20s. Like, I had a doctor call me up and said, if you don't do something now, you're either going to end up in the hospital or you're going to die. Well, I ended up fixing that. I was fine for years, but for years after that, I was very tired. All the time, all the time. I mean, I've dealt with chronic fatigue for 20 years. And I've gone to several doctors, and I've had my iron tested probably 6 times. And my iron always comes back right smack dab in the middle. Like, it's perfect. Well, it turns out I went to a homeopathic doctor last year, and they tested my ferritin levels, which is actually, it shows the amount that your body stores your iron at, and it was at the bottom of the barrel. It was very low. So, because I have Crohn's disease, I had to kind of figure this out all on my own. I never had a doctor tell me this. But because I have Crohn's disease, because at the time I was eating tons of meat and tons of stuff with iron in it, there's no reason my ferritin should have been low. But if you take a blood sample of me, I have lots of iron roaming around in my blood, but my body's not absorbing it into the cells. So that's where the ferritin level comes into play. So with that being really low, I discovered that I still needed to supplement with iron. And ever since I started doing that, oh my God, what a difference. It took about 2 weeks for me to start noticing a difference, but I can tell when I'm walking stairs whether I need iron or not. My heart beats really fast if I'm low, and the muscles in my legs hurt bad. So that's just something to think about. Not saying that you are, but heart, yes. Legs, no. I have to think of some other symptoms, too. There are some other odd symptoms that go with anemia that most people don't talk about. I'll have to find my, anemia can give you anxiety, believe it or not. What's the site you wanted to check out? The site I wanted to check out? Oh, thank you. Are you talking about the eyebrow site? But there's so many things that could make you tired all the time. That was my issue. I mean, trying to figure out what was causing it. I mean, there's a gazillion and one things that could be the problem. That's the toughest challenge, is having enough money to try to figure out what's wrong with you. I have lots of that, but I'm a smoker too. I smoked for 20 years. I just quit 3 years ago, so I think smoking played a big part in that. Oh, Periscope, yes. It's owned by Twitter, and it's just an app where you can go live, kind of like this. But you know, it's not like Facebook where, I mean, you can block people, but I mean, you get all kinds of people on there. Most of the videos that I see people do, most people aren't really nice, so there's just always a few bad eggs. Oh, thanks, Tammy. I know. It's been a 20-year battle figuring out what was wrong. And for me, it was a couple of things, so it was just a process. I have adrenal fatigue, so I'm recovering from adrenal fatigue. A pretty severe case of it. I'm iron deficient. I have Crohn's disease. Oh, you know what? Tammy, I must have quit 1,000 times. I swear to God, quitting smoking is the hardest thing in the world. It's the hardest thing I ever did. And even though it's been 3 years, when I walk by somebody smoking and I can smell their cigarette, I still kind of go, their cigarette smells good. I don't think that ever goes away. Alright, I'm trying to make my wing here. And I'm just using NYX matte liquid liner. And I just bought this yesterday, so I'm practicing. Wow, that's pretty far out there. Alright. Let's see if we can get this side. So quiet. It's like raining, but it's so quiet. It's kind of nice. Right, the thing is, cigarettes stink. I just started using a vapor knife. I know. When I quit smoking, well, I quit a million times, but I did the vape thing for about 6 months, and then I moved on to the gum. And I ended up getting addicted to the gum for like 2 years. I almost found that the gum was more addictive than cigarettes because it has a higher nicotine count in it, and you can chew a piece of gum anywhere. So I was buying one of those 100, the nicotine things that come with 100 pieces of gum in it. I was buying one of those like twice a week. I was just chewing gum like a mad person. But I did finally get off of it. It was hard. So then I got addicted to regular gum. And I'm still fighting that. I haven't had any regular gum in like 2 months, but I still have cravings for it, believe it or not. Just for regular old gum. It's all the fake sugar and stuff they put in there. They want you to be addicted to it. I think the cigarette companies make the patch and gum products. So they don't really care how you're getting your nicotine as long as you're buying their stuff. But yeah, I like doing the vape thing because that was, you kind of felt like you were still smoking. Alright. This one is not great. I have to redo this one. Yep, I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna redo it. Okay, that's much better. It's thunderstorming here. I hope the electricity doesn't go out. Alright, so this looks really white right now, but I'm hoping with some foundation and stuff it'll kind of, I don't know, balance it out, I guess. So let's do our, I already put primer on my face, so let's go ahead and let's put some foundation on. And I'm going to use our Touch Mineral Foundation, which is an oil-based foundation. And to put that on, I'm going to use Unique's Very Special Foundation brush. It's a densely packed brush, which allows you to put the product on in short strokes. But I like to use a circular motion. So we're just going to put that in a couple spots here. And you will see the foundation do its magic. Although against my pink eyes, I gotta look at my big mirror here. Alright, so we're just going to blend that in. just going to keep blending and blending and blending. I think I might have put a little bit too much on. But that's alright. We can just blend the blend. What's up, T-Dog? Alright, and now I'm going to take my beauty blender. Well, this isn't a beauty blender. My bad. It's the fake one. It's the Walgreens brand. But to me, it's good enough. So I'm going to take that foundation, and this is a damp beauty sponge. I'm just going to press the foundation into my skin. And I'm not moving it or spreading it. I'm just pressing it into my skin. And this helps it become one with your skin. This is good for girls that have some fine lines or larger pores, because it will kind of help mold that foundation right to your face. And sets it there. I've been having really good luck with this technique at work. I'll kind of look in my mirror around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and my foundation is still all there. My blush is still there. And by using a damp beauty sponge, I cannot talk. By using a damp beauty sponge, that prevents the product from just getting sucked up into the sponge. So let me make sure I get a couple of my problem areas. Frown lines, right? Alright. That looks really good. And I am just going to blend that down a little bit on my jaw. Pow! I mean, my face is totally, the tone is just completely even. I mean, that looks really, really good. Except my awesome pink eyes. Alright. So, now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to dust a little bit of powder over the top of that. Like just a little bit. I don't want it to be really cakey, so I was thinking about using a brush, but I think I'm just going to use a sponge. So this is just, it's kind of a thicker, one of those sponges you can get at the store. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this sponge, and I'm just going to, this is just some L'Oreal powder from the store, from the drugstore. So I'm just going to press that just on my problem spots. And not move it. I'm just pressing and placing. I don't know about this eyeshadow, guys. I'm loving it, but I don't know. It's kind of bright. Alright, so let's do mascara. Now, I am out of my Unique mascara, which I am so bummed about. It like makes the whole look just but no, I'm out. So I'm stuck using this. But hopefully it'll be here next week. I should have had it by now, but it didn't get ordered when it should have gotten ordered, so now I have to wait a little bit longer. But that's alright, we'll just make do. I cannot say enough good things about the 3D mascara. That stuff is awesome. Especially for people like me who don't have any eyelashes. Thanks, Tracy. Hi, Paige. How are you? I'm just putting on some Monday night makeup. Whoa, it is totally thundering here. Wings look great. Do they? This is the first time I've ever used this eyeliner. It's the NYX matte liquid liner. I usually use the felt tip pen one, but I feel like it deposits too much product on your eye and you can't really control it. So I thought I would try that one. And I think there's a learning curve with it, because I think I'm going to need a little practice with it, but thanks. I can already see this one's a little bit. My eyelashes are super thin. I could really use some nice mascara to get them. Yep, that's what Unique's mascara does. It widens your lashes and makes them longer. So I guess they say it's like equivalent to what putting false lashes on look like. That's what I'm feeling, Paige. That's what I feel like putting on this L'Oreal mascara. And this is the stuff that I've always used before. But now that I've used Uniques, this just doesn't compare to me. In fact, I think I might have gotten an old bottle or something. I just bought this last week and it kind of feels clumpy already. Maybe it's just me. Oh well. You deal with what you got, right? That's my issue. Everything I buy clumps. Still I'm home one that doesn't clump. I know. Just wait till I show you the Unique one. And believe it or not, there was a mascara, I almost want to say it was Mary Kay's mascara. I really liked their stuff too. The mascara anyways. But I have to say, I only bought it once. I never bought it a second time. Oh my goodness, it just sounded like a bomb went off. I can't believe that's thunder. It's so loud. Alright, mascara on. I'm not completely happy with it. It's so clumpy. Let's just try to put a little bit more on this eye here. There we go. One of my friends likes Mary Kay. I've tried Lancome and all the Bobbi Brown's doesn't work. I've never bought anything Bobbi Brown. I wanted to. Isn't it like super expensive? Alright, for blush, I just bought some Unique blush. So, hopefully by the end of this week I will have like my stuff replenished. And I can say that all of my stuff is Unique, but until then, it's just another drugstore one. So I'm going to apply that to the top of my cheekbones. Clumpy. Yeah, her stuff just looks awesome. And it seems like a lot of makeup artists use her stuff too. Thank you. The blush color. I bought Unique's blush in the color Sweet, which is kind of like a muted rose color. So I'm hoping I picked the right color for my face. It was kind of hard to tell which colors matched my skin. I have such a hard time figuring out my skin tone. Like my skin tone, just looking at my skin, is kind of a pinker skin tone. No, I take that back. My skin tone is kind of a yellower skin tone, but all my other features are for pink tones. So I kind of think I'm a neutral, but I have such a hard time figuring out where I fit with blushes and stuff. Both eyes. I know the eye is pretty. Alright, so I'm going to do a little contouring. Contour. Let's do the contour. So I'm going to use Unique's Sculpting Trio. And for the contour, I'm just going to use, I just had something fall off my mirror. Alright, I'm going to use the end of their contouring brush. It's got an angled cut to it. And we're just going to add some contour right underneath the blush. Did I get something in my face? Well, what do you know? Alright, it's gone. Alright. Let's get a little bit more for this side. Oh, thanks, Tracy. I know I got some big choppers. Alright, let's put a little bit of contour underneath. Get rid of this double chin. No thanks, I already have a chin. I don't need another one. And then we'll just put a little bit up here. I really don't need contour on my forehead, but we'll put a little bit. Alright, and then let's just blend that out a little bit. My contour always seems to go on kind of light. I think the next time I get contour, I'm going to go with a darker color. Because the light seems like it's really light. Or maybe it's just me, I don't know. Maybe I'm just putting too much on. Triple chins. You're going to need 3 contours for that one. I know, right? This is crazy. I am not liking getting old. That's why I bought this retinol stuff. We'll see if it works. Triple chins. Alright, so now I'm going to use the second part in the contouring, or the sculpting trio, which is just a highlighting powder. And I'm going to put this up here on above my forehead, just to draw a little attention to this area. This one, it's Paula's Choice, 1%. And I've seen a couple people talk about it, you know, watching YouTube videos. And I know you can get it from her site, but I got that one off of eBay. It was like 20 bucks. I think on her site it's like 40 or something. So, I've never used retinol before, but I'm curious. I'm getting older. You know, I'm getting wrinkles around my eyes, so I want to try it and see if it works. And I also got this hyaluronic acid booster, and I really don't know what this is for. I think it's supposed to just replenish your face with vitamins and stuff. So I need to research this one. Even though I know it's good, I don't really know, like, if you're supposed to put it on before or after, or, you know, how to get the maximum benefit out of it. So, tonight, I'm going to do a little research on it and look it up on the internet. Because researching is my thing. I call myself the master researcher. Yes, love eBay. eBay is the bomb, isn't it? I haven't heard of that. I can't even say it. Hyaluronic acid? I don't know. It says apply once or twice daily after cleansing, toning, and exfoliating. Disperse